Look at back with another bang you did. I don't know if y'all seen it in the headlines or in the news. Finesse got caught with new charges. Well, got new charges put up on him. I don't know. He said he got caught with something in the car. I know the boy getting managed by rainwater now, which I don't know. I was kind of suspicious about rain, bro. The boy just, I don't know, bro. Something about rain. Just don't sit right with me. If y'all know who Rainwater is Mo3's former manager. RP Melvin Nova, that's my favorite rapper of all time. Goddamn, the boy was a GOAT. But boy is a GOAT rather. But yeah, I just don't know about Rain. He just signed with Rain. Rain said he wasn't gonna manage nobody no more. But somebody managed Finesse now, since Finesse, I guess he's free from old boy for Jay Prince. Shout out Jay Prince. But yeah, let's get into this. See what Finesse2Tymes got to say. You dig?
All right, so let's talk about Finesse2Tymes. Now, Finesse2Tymes has been doing some crazy things in this rap game as far as his success, man. He's got this weird situation going on where he keeps having wins and losses back to back. Like, he'll take 2 steps forward, then 2 steps back. 2 steps forward, then 2 steps back. And I ain't talking about dancing, I'm talking about in life. Like, Finesse2Tymes has arguably the best rollout of any rapper getting out of the federal penitentiary. Like, as soon as he left the feds, he hit the ground running. It was hit after hit, TikTok dance crazes, everything going viral, going up. The success was there, man. He had a nice deal set up with him and Jay Prince and those folks at Rap A Lot or Mob.
Hey, shout out to that boy Honeycomb. That was cooked by Honeycomb Brazen. Shout out Honeycomb, just got out, I think, last week. Hey, if y'all go check out that boy Honeycomb Brazen. The boy go dumb.
Mob ties or whatever you want to call them at this time. But regardless, he was set up to do everything, including win. But Finesse2Tymes keeps running into these street situations like we saw where he was standing on top of the car.
He's out in the worst. The
Every time there's a situation involving Finesse2Tymes and there's some sort of street element to it, it seems like it goes bad for him, man. And he stays getting locked up, man. He'll get arrested here and there. He'll go to a tour date there and get arrested. And for some reason in Texas, he's got some bad luck because it looks like he's gotten locked up once again in Texas, man. Like, as you guys might remember, the incident that he had where he was standing on top of the car and the guys allegedly pressed him or whatnot.
I'm trying to see why everybody's so mad at me because I told Finesse. I asked Finesse who he checked in with. Hey, the man got paid to perform. He just walked out on us like that, man. I wasn't smelling anything like this. So I pulled up on him. I asked him who he checked in with. I was trying to get to the bottom of it. You hear me?
Now, I want to go backtrack on that before we move forward. The more the information came out in that story, the more you found out that Finesse2Tymes really wasn't getting pressed. It was a situation where he allegedly finessed the promoter for who he had paid for a performance, but used it as doing a walkthrough. That's what the promoter said in the situation. Now, Finesse2Tymes was supposed to perform, but he took money and used it as a walkthrough. He said he was just doing a walkthrough and left. And that's why he got pressed. And that's why people was on his heels and whatnot, right? So when the guy, I want to say his name was Stop 6 Low Key, approached him, it was about that. It really wasn't about him checking in or whatever, man. At least that's the story that came out afterwards. Now, Finesse2Tymes in his camp might tell a different story, but it looked like he once again tried to finesse somebody. You know what I mean? It's just in his name and it's in his nature, it seems like. So it should be no surprise that he's run into an incident where he's been locked up again, man. So let's actually look at what Finesse2Tymes is allegedly being locked up for. Now, this is the booking information that's starting to circulate on social media, and it's basically showing that Ricky Hampton, a.k.a. Finesse2Tymes, was arrested in Harris County. So Harrison County. Now, Finesse2Tymes got to have a record for being arrested in the most random parts of Texas, man. Last time it was some city that most people had never heard of, and this time Harrison County is in the far northeast region of Texas, like as far northeast as you can get almost of the state of Texas in that corner there. You know what I mean? So it's wild because that part of Texas usually starts to become very, very, very south. Well, there's a crazy demographic there as far as like the makeup of those cities and those counties out there. But for some reason, we find ourselves with Finesse2Tymes getting locked up once again in one of these far-reaching Texas cities or counties, man. So it says that Finesse2Tymes, Ricky Hampton, was arrested in Harrison County. So, man, let's actually look at what he's allegedly being charged with. All right, so these are the charges
Marijuana.
that Finesse2Tymes is being charged with. You know what I mean? If that makes any sense.
Evidence
Now,
for temporary
on the top, you
substance.
see is possession of marijuana greater than 2 ounces, possession of a controlled substance. I guess category 2, and it looks like it was greater than 1 gram, but less
Dangerous, post-dangerous drug
excuse me,
warrant,
but
that is.
less than 4 grams. So greater than 1 gram and less than 4 grams of some possession of a controlled substance.
Stupid, bro.
That's
Mention
like
the
a
bliss
level
note,
2
bro.
or something like that, right?
It must
They
stay
tamper
high.
fabricated physical evidence with intent to impair. So that means he was trying to hide something, or he was either trying to break something. This is similar to what we see where people, break a phone, or they, might try to destroy evidence or something like that. So they're saying that he tampered with evidence and fabricated some sort of evidence in the situation. That could be a multitude of things. Somebody could be trying to take something from him and he says no and breaks it, or somebody could be trying to, ask him for his ID, or it could be something that's it could be so many different things that could happen with that tampering and fabricated. Then he has possession, a prohibited substance item in correctional facility. So it looks like when he was locked up, he had some prohibited substance or item. Maybe they afterwards charged him with that after he was already arrested, and then they say that he tried to sneak some sort of substance in. I don't know. All of this before we get through the rest of the charges.
You
Seems
gotta
like
be a dumb motherfucker.
Finesse2Tymes might have an issue with substances. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to go out on a limb and say this, but it looks like he might have an issue with some sort of substances.
Well, doped out.
I'm not sure if that's 100% correct. I'm no doctor. I can't diagnose him. But this doesn't look good, and it looks like a pattern of behavior. Now, it says possession of a controlled substance, category 2, and it looks like the same. It looks like greater than 1 gram, but less than 4 grams. Then possession of a controlled substance, it looks
Money
like
hurt you, boy.
category 1, less than 1
And be a
gram.
blessing
And
and a
then
curse.
another substance
That
charge,
money's a blessing and a curse.
less than
You
1
get
gram.
everything you want.
And then possession of dangerous drug. This got me thinking.
Fitney.
Looking at his mugshot,
Look at
looking
him.
at
He
all
doped
these
out.
charges that are drug related, except for the tampering, fabricated, of physical evidence with intent to impair, which could be, like I said, him breaking a phone, him breaking something that was hiding some evidence,
just say,
him
"Witness like a bee."
impeding some sort of investigation by the authorities.
I guess I'd had to do
All the
this.
rest
I
of
don't
these
know.
charges, they look drug related, man. So I don't know, man. Somebody close to Finesse2Tymes probably got to reach out to him and try to help this cat out, because this looks like a crash out behavior of somebody who can't control their substances or whatever. That's what it looks like. You know what I mean? This is all these charges are drug related, man.
And shout out to Apprentice for this video you did. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button.
So Finesse2Tymes has yet to say anything, and it looks like he hasn't posted any sort of bond or anything like that. But social media is running wild with this because, first off, this mugshot looks kind of crazy. And then second off, why are there so many drug charges? You know what I mean? Now, this could all be 1 or 2 different things. You know how rappers are, how they roll. A lot of rappers, they indulge in drug behavior and drug stuff, messing with drugs and stuff like that, which is horrible, man. Do not touch drugs. Right, that is the worst roller coaster you could do in your life. And I know that sounds lame for saying that, but it's facts, man. But it
should be a
looks
prime
like
example of why
for
not to do drugs like that, bro.
Finesse2Tymes, this
Look at
is
him.
a continued behavior, man. And he can't keep getting locked up like this and then dropping not a hit song, but a hot song, because he just dropped a hot song on us, and then he ends up getting arrested. Then he's talking wild on social media. His behavior is all over the place, and maybe something that he's doing is leading to his behavior being all over this all over the place. Now, I'm not trying to shoot him any bail. I'm just saying that something is up with this cat. Maybe his people need to check on him better, because all this combined looks bad for Finesse2Tymes. And how is he gonna maintain being a hit rapper or a star rapper when you got people saying that you finessing them out the back end for appearances and performances? how you gonna be a star rapper when you got yourself getting locked up every other week at this point? I mean, what, he's been locked up twice in the last month or so? You know, it looks bad, man. It's a bad look. And Finesse2Tymes got too much skill in the rap game to be going through all this and doing all this, man. Because quiet as it's kept, man. His style and his raps and things like that, the way he writes the beat and pause, it's very unique to him, and it works, man, in the music game that we're in today. But he doesn't get to reap any of the benefits because he keeps running into all these crazy situations behind either drugs or whatever else is going on in his life. Now, with that, man, I don't know, man. I just wish the best for Finesse2Tymes. It looks like, man,
stop drug, bro. Go get some help, bro. You got the funds to go get yourself. Go into rehab, bro. Cause you out here drug. That's a lot of drug charges, fam. That's ridiculous. But make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. I pray for that man. He need help, Jack. Damn.